Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about the lesson 4.2, revolutionary steps in surgery. And this is an informative lesson. You will get information about surgery when it started in India and how the surgery was done in the past and nowadays. So, surgery dates back to as early as 600 BC. That is, from 600 BC, surgery has been started in India. Sushruta Samhita is one of the oldest works in the world dealing with surgery. So if you have seen the book Sushruta Samhita, there we will find out many things dealing with the surgery. And from 600 BC, surgery is in India. It indicates that Sushruta was probably the first surgeon to perform surgical operations, that is the plastic surgery. So it states, according to that book, it states that Sushruta was the first surgeon to do all the surgical operations, and that was specially plastic surgery. Later, some ancient surgeons performed tooth extraction and bloodletting. So bloodletting means draining out blood. So later some ancient surgeons, they also did the tooth extraction, है ना, दाढ़ को बाहर निकालना, and bloodletting means draining out blood. How to control that and how to let the blood drain out, that also is important. Now, major surgery could not develop for centuries because of lack of knowledge and technology. Yes, major surgeries. This was the small surgeries, they used to do it. But major were not possible because of lack of knowledge, and technology were not available. The doctors had to cut open the part of the body that was not healthy, remove it or set right that part. So doctors, without giving the anesthesia, what they have to do at that time, what they have to do, they will cut it, that part which was not healthy, remove it, or otherwise if opened, after opening they could set right, usko theek kar sakte hain, so they could have done it. But without anesthesia means it was very much painful for the patient. This would involve a lot of pain to the patient. Yes, this was a lot of pain to the patient. कोई भी आपका थोड़ा सा कट जाता है, you start crying. So if it is cut by the doctors for the operation, then that was too much painful. General anesthetics like ether or chloroform developed only from mid-19th century, making painless surgical operations possible and successful. So general anesthetics, substance which make one no feel of the pain, that is, that particular part is given the anesthesia. And so ether or chloroform, that was developed during the mid-19th century, means after 1840, 1830. It was developed there, and therefore the painless surgical operations were performed from that period. Modern techniques are used nowadays for anesthesia. For anesthesia also, it is a very difficult job. How much anesthesia should be given to a particular patient, that is also important. So now many modern techniques have been developed. General anesthesia, that is, benumbs the whole body. So that is, when you give the general anesthesia, the whole body will be benumbed. Benumbed means without feeling any pain, any sense, the whole body, and it is used for surgery of any region of the body. So this is used for the surgery of any region of the body. For local anesthesia, local anesthetics are injected into the surgical spot or an area near nerves. So for local, where the surgery is to be performed, there only this is injected through injections, and the area near that nerves, that will be only benumbed there. So over the years now, revolutionary steps have been taken in different types of complicated surgery, and these have made such operations successful. So now over many years, 100 or 150 years, these type of surgeries are possible, and complicated surgeries are also possible from many years, and now the operations are done successfully also because of the anesthesia and all the techniques available for the surgical operations. Let us start with the cardiac surgery. Cardiac surgery means related to heart. So that is the most important part of the surgery. Today, if you need to have a heart surgery, you can choose from many fine doctors. So today, many doctors are available for you to perform the heart surgery. So you have the choice. Many good doctors are there. However, before 1893, this type of surgery was unknown. So before 1893, this was unknown that even the heart surgery, you can make it, you can open your heart and you can operate it. Okay, so this was not possible before 1893. Doctors did not have modern medical tools and procedures essential for heart surgery. So at that time, modern techniques, modern tools, machines were not available to perform the operations which are essential for the heart surgery. So in those days, heart patients were treated with sedatives. Sedative means the substance, the medicines which make someone sleepy. मतलब उससे बहुत नींद आती है. So such type of medicines were given to the heart patients, and they usually did not survive. And later on, the death is final. They will not survive because of the medicines which are sleepy. Then in 1893, Daniel Hale Williams, a young African-American surgeon, attempted a new medical technique in order to save a patient's life. So a new surgeon came there, Daniel Hale Williams, in 1893, and he was African-American surgeon. So he adopted new techniques to perform the heart surgery, and in this way the patient life was saved. A patient, James Cornish, was suffering from a very serious knife wound. So once a patient, James, was suffering from a knife, चाकू की धार से जो लग गया था. So that was a जख्म उसको हो गई थी, wound. The knife had cut an artery less than an inch from his heart and punctured the pericardium, the sac around the heart. So what, because of that knife, what happened? Half an inch of his heart, a nerve, arteries, veins which are moving around the heart. So that was half an inch was hurt there, and it was punctured the pericardium, and it punctured, the knife entered half an inch and it punctured the sac around the heart. Around the heart, the sac, जो थैली रहती है ना, तो that was punctured. Dr. Williams with 6 staff doctors performed a complicated and daring operation. So what Dr. Williams did at that time, he performed, taking the help of the 6 other staff, he performed this daring, because it needs a lot of courage to do the surgery of the heart, because we know heart is the most important part of our life. If it once the heart means anything happens to the heart, the patient can't survive. Dr. Williams became the first surgeon to save his patient by successfully repairing the human heart. So he became the first doctor to make surgery of the heart, and in this way he was successful to save the life of the patient. So this was still 1893, nothing was done, but now it was possible because of Dr. Williams. Now many more advanced techniques are used in this specialty to deal with heart complications. So now modern techniques are used. Whatever the surgery, modern, all the techniques are used for the heart, and however, the doctors try to save the patient's life. Open heart surgery, which can help to repair heart defects, heart valves, or even replace them, is also performed successfully. Heart valves. So valves means devices which allow the blood to flow in one direction. So that is, open heart surgery is possible today. So whatever, after opening the heart, whatever defects in the heart, that can be detected and it can be cured. Or heart valves, or even replace them, is also performed successfully. Or even today also heart transplant, that is also performed. You might have seen in many movies, and you might have heard in the news that how the heart is transplanted from one place to another. So within some hours, if you take that heart within 4 or 5 hours to another place, then you can save the life of the another patient and the heart will still work there. So with proper measures, patients can recover from cardiac surgery faster than they did before. So if you take the proper measures, if the proper treatment and surgery is done, then today, in today's world, you can save the life of the patient. So today, if you will find out, many heart surgeries are done. Okay, open heart surgery is there, and the valves are also how they are made clean the heart. how the blood starts flowing through the heart. So if it is conjugated at some parts of the veins or arteries, then that also we can remove through the medicine. So today it is possible. Neurosurgery is another recent specialty to have received recognition since the early 19th century, 1900. Means neurosurgery means which treats the disease and disorders of the brain and spinal cord. Okay, so that is the neurosurgeon, the treatment which is given to the brain. As brain also, it is a very hard substance there in our body, and many nerves are there in the brain. So that surgery was not possible till 19th century. It is concerned with the treatment of disorders of the nervous system. So in the brain, if you have any problem, so that is because the disorders are there in your nervous system, and that's why you have any brain problem there. So today neurosurgery is also there available for all of you. So we have to keep in mind that our ancestors, they have worked a lot in this field. So today we are getting all the facilities. So they were always getting some or the other new things for the human body. They were finding out and they were finding how to cure. So these solvers, today everything ready-made is given to you, and that's why you have to make some amendments there only. So that is why we can save the lives of the people, and therefore the death rate has lessened today. And now the people can save their life and they can live for more years. So that is also possible because of these revolutionary steps which are taken in surgery. We will continue with these lessons till continue next day and start reading the hard words there. Find out the meanings of the hard words, and already it is given in the book itself. So if possible, write in your copy the meanings of the hard words. We will continue. Yes, till then, goodbye everyone.